Hello, welcome to Divine Honesty, and we're going to be reading for Aquarius X, okay? Tarot is an interpretive tool, not a predictive tool or a fortune teller. It's here to help us grow and help us understand the human conditions and the human experience. It's here to stimulate your thought and allow you to see a perspective outside yourself. It's here to be very therapeutic, okay? Also, if you're needing confirmation, guidance, or clarity, this reading is for you. If you want to feel connected to other people and share an emotional response to other human experiences, this reading is for you, and comment below. If you're wanting or needing to know more information about your zodiac, this reading is for you. At the end, I will give a little breakdown of your zodiac and how it pertains to the reading, okay? In addition, stay tuned in because important messages may relate to you during the reading. If this reading hit any of these points, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, thank you to my current subscribers. I wholeheartedly appreciate the time and effort that you take to either comment, subscribe, or share or like. I'm seriously and truly blessed that you give me this opportunity to express my passions. Okay, so with that, let's get started. This energy is going to be talking about your ex. What is Aquarius X's energy when it comes to them? What is Aquarius X energies? We have the Page of Swords. So this X is definitely keeping tabs on you. You could have children together, doesn't mean, but they're keeping. Page of Swords represents an energy of spying, wanting to know information, investigative type of energies, okay? That's another energy. The strength. So you could be dealing with a Leo, not all of you. Mental strength. So for some of them, they are holding back, okay? Or they're trying to think of something when it comes to you. But we'll look in that. We'll look into that. And then the Death. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Not all of you. They want to transfer. They want to have the strength to either come and talk to you or to transform how you think about them, or the strength to stop giving a damn because they feel backstabbed. Ooh, they feel backstabbed, betrayed. And that doesn't have to be necessarily because of you. Some of them, yes, they feel like you backstabbed them. Some of them, they can just feel that that's what you think of them and they don't like that. They want to change that. They don't want you to think of them that way, Aquarius. And then we have Judgment. So they made a decision, okay? There's some type of decision that they did make. We're going to get more clarity into this. So let's go ahead and break these cards down. So the middle of the card, we have Death. We have an ending. So this could be recently. It doesn't have to be, okay? But it's a transformation. It's an ending. It's an ending of one cycle and a new cycle. So I'm seeing that this ex, they could be spying on you or checking in on you. They're having the mental strength to really not come at you themselves because they feel like, you think that they're dead to you, okay? And they can feel that as well. Also, some of them feels the need to transform how you see them. They don't want you to think that they're backstabbers or they hurt or they're out to get you, and they want to be able to tell you that, okay? They want to be able to communicate that, but some of them, they don't really have the courage to do so, okay? We're going to get some more clarity. Let me see. Some of you, I'm seeing it has to do with some animals as well. Something about some animals, I do feel that way. Let me see more information. Let me get some more from this. Some of them, they can play victim too. They're playing victim and they're saying, you backstab me, you backstab me. Okay, so let's see. Page of Swords. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. So yeah, they're not letting you know that they're spying, or they want to spy. They want to know more about you. They're keeping that to themselves. Okay. And then the Three of Cups. Yeah, they could be talking to people about you, or they just, you have common friends or just common people you used to work with. And, they could be definitely, talking about you, trying to figure you out. Okay. Let's see. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, some of these people were definitely inconsistent, or they feel like you were, or they know that that's how you feel. They feel like you see them as a player or someone that was inconsistent, because with the Knight of Wands, that represents energy of, you know, lust energy. And they feel like either you're the player or you feel like they're the player, and they don't like that energy. Okay. And then we have, let's see, the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Not all of you, but they feel like, you know, for some of them, they feel like you're more stable than them, and that pisses them off. They're like, why are you in that position to be so much more stable? For some of them, they feel like when it comes to money or something that comes to stability, like a place to live or a car, anything like that, they feel like they were backstabbed, or you feel like that about them, okay? And Judgment, why is Judgment here? Okay, decisions, the Two of Wands. Where should they go? What should they do? So let me take a look at this. So there's definitely people that they still keep in contact when it comes to you. It could be children involved. But they're to themselves. They would never really let you know, because they got the Hermit, the first card. So it's basically saying that they would never really let you know this shit. But they do talk to their friends about it. They know that you kind of feel like they're a player, that you got played. It could have been with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They feel like something in material matter, money, cars, place, anything that held them stable, that you backstab them or the relationship itself. And they're trying to make a decision on where to go and how to go about these feelings that they're having, okay? Let's go ahead and break this down some more. Okay. Let me go ahead and break this down some more for us. Okay. Aquarius X. How do the Aquarius X feels about Aquarius? Okay. How do the Aquarius X feels about Aquarius? Okay. How do Aquarius X feel about Aquarius? Okay. Well, I kind of shuffled these all jacked up. How the Aquarius feels about the Aquarius? Aquarius, how do Aquarius X feels about Aquarius? I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So we have the World. So they do think it's over, or they think, you know, what's happened happens. They're getting over it, coming to an end, understanding, trying to gain some understanding. You did have that Hermit card. That's introspection, Virgo energy as well. Then you have the Eight of Swords. So some of them in jail, and some of them are just feel like they can't do something. They just feel like they can't do something. They can't do something about it when it comes to an end. They feel like they can't change our mind about them. Okay, they just feel like there's nothing they can really do. It's over. Okay, the King of Swords. Yes, your energy. Another air sign. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But they feel like it's over. There's really nothing they can do. You then cut them off. Okay, could be a Sagittarius. You know, some of them are wishing for divine timing, reconciliation, at least on friendship level. I'm not really seeing anything on love level, but they do want to be in your good graces. They do want to, you know, communicate with you and hopefully reconciliate. They just feel like from you, you're over it. You're over it. Let me get some clarity. Okay, let's get some clarity. Okay, yeah, they see that you're working hard. You're trying to They're analyzing, trying to do their best to understand what's going on. Some of them are just focused on themselves, and they feel like you look down upon them based on where they're at in life. Death, the Scorpio energy again. Yeah, some of them are in jail. Some of them could have died. Also, some of them, let me see. They're coming out of jail for some of you, or they're coming out of that. They want to transform the weakness that you think of them. Okay, I want to move on from that. Some of them, you know, they're working to get back to you for some of you. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Swords again. Okay, and the Ten of Swords basically to represent, it's like you're cutting them out because they hurt you too much. They know that they hurt you too much, and you like, fuck it. You're like, fuck it. I mean, some of them just wasn't working hard enough, honestly, on their connection or in life. And they want you to see them differently. Sagittarius is here. The Tower. Wow. There was definitely an ending. Time told, honey. Time told. And there's really nothing they can do about this relationship. It is what it is. And there's really nothing they can do. Okay. Let's get the advice of the universe. What's the universe advice when it comes to this ex? Universe advice, Page of Pentacles. Universe advice, Kings of Wands. Universe advice, the Chariot. So you could be definitely dealing with a Cancer, a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or water. I do see another air sign in there. Okay, let's see. So the universe is basically saying be patient. You know, this child, when it comes to being stable, they trying. You got the Page of Pentacles. So it's like, it's not the Knight or the King or the Queen. So they're trying to be more stable, but they still go with their desire. They're still very impulsive, inconsistent. But they are trying to move forward in life. They are trying to work on themselves and be better. So that energy is here as well, okay? And so the advice is just that they are trying, but they're still who they are. They still have a lot of growing up to do to be more mature and stable. The message from the universe, we're going to do this with the Oracle card. Okay. Is the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Now, this coincides with your general reading that I've already done for you. So if you want to click on that reading as well, go to my page, Divine Honesty, and then look for your Aquarius August reading. Because a lot of cards and energy that's represented in this reading is also in that reading. So that means that it can relate to you as well, okay? Now, with this, is like you're still holding on to some ideology, past experience, some type of secret or something you're holding on when it comes to this ex. And it's basically saying, what is it about this ex that you're holding on to? It's saying, what is it about this ex that you need to look in a mirror about? Because whatever that you're holding on to when it comes to this ex, you have that energy within yourself, and that's something you don't like within yourself. So when you see it within the ex, it allows you to zoom in on it, to be consumed about it. Okay, now this is the part where I get into the zodiac and the astrology when it comes to the Aquarius. Now, how I'm going to use this for this reading is that Aquarius, when it comes to your element, it's air, but you're fixated. Okay, so that means you're stuck on how you see and communicate and think in the world. So with that being said, your perspective needs to change when it comes to this ex, because it's really a self-reflection of the things that you necessarily either are subconscious about when it comes to you, or that you don't like when it comes to you, okay? Now, you can manifest that energy differently than your ex, but it's still there. Also, with Aquarius, for some of you, you definitely don't like certain changes. Okay, so if this person did transform, you did have that death energy of transformation, you can see that they probably changed, and they were wanting better for themselves with the change. So that's something that they do want to get to you. They did want to change for the better. Some of you don't see that because your perspective on situations are so black and white. And it is good for when you needs to be a theory, or when it comes to certain, expressions of like math and, and certain things when it comes to logic and analyze. But when it comes to feelings and who a person is not so black and white. So that's something within your energy as Aquarius that you can be more aware of as well. Not everyone is going to be so black and white. Not everyone is going to be either wrong or, or good every single day. You can go back and forth, okay? It just depends on how you're able to see things. Another thing is they do respect how you see them, and they do wish that you saw them differently, because they can see that you're very stable and you're such a hard worker, and you have a lot of things going on in your life, and that attracts them, okay? That does. Now, like I said before, if any of the key points in this reading hit for you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. This has been another Divine Honesty.